this is just practice. It goes like this. It went something like a two-sucker punch.
Elsie Morden is a motivational speaker, singer, and songwriter. She exudes confidence, radiates strength, and really does seem like quite a role model as she presents what she created, the No Time for That tour, to the kids at C&B in West Kelowna. Rewind a few years, though, and her story is quite different.
There was this one lunch hour. I was standing alone by the sandbox, and this girl came up to me and pushed me into the sandbox. Now, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I don't like the taste of sand, but I was forced to eat it.
Growing up, she was bullied, quite relentlessly, for seemingly typical things, like her curly hair and good grades. She was called awful names and was constantly left out. Those incidents chipped away at her confidence and self-esteem, and she began dreading going to school. But it wasn't until the bullying turned physical, when at 17, she was punched in the face.
So I was going into grade 11, and I hadn't been out in a very long time, but I convinced myself to go out to this party and have some fun, and I was dancing, it was awesome. But then I got a tap on the shoulder. So I turned around, and this girl was standing there with a group of girls behind her. I saw her face, and then I saw her fist, and then I saw her fist coming towards me, and I went flying backwards. And then there was blood, and then my tooth fell out. Those feelings are still there, definitely a lot of the time. You know, like even in the last presentation, I just happened to have eye contact with somebody who was obviously going through stuff, and right when I was talking about one of my hard times, and then it just kind of clicked, you know, like that really happened to me, this is real, and those feelings kind of came back, but I kept going, and it is hard, but yeah, they're definitely still there. If that never happened to me, I don't know if I'd be doing what I'm doing now. And that's really weird to think about it like that, but no, I would not trade it for a second. Even though I did get punched in the face and, you know, all that awful stuff happened, it did lead me to where I am now. And I look at it that way, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because I absolutely love what I'm doing. Awesome, keep it going and feel free to sing along.
She has visited more than 350 schools across Canada with her No Time for That tour, which she does free of charge. She has received the YMYWCA Young Woman of Distinction Award and is a youth ambassador for the Kids Help Phone.
I thought it was really inspirational. I thought it was a good message for the kids that have a tough time with bullying, and it's a good way for them just to talk with their parents, talk with somebody that they trust to get them out of it.
What did you think of the performance today?
I thought it was great. She was really good.
And did you learn anything from the performance?
Well, I've never personally been bullied, so I learned a lot about what it's like.
Do you think after this performance, if you saw someone getting bullied, you'd get involved now?
Yeah, I would. I think that it really made me think.
Do you think after seeing this today, you'd be brave enough to step in if you saw one of your pals being bullied?
Well, yeah, I would anyways, but yeah, this helps even more. I've kind of been bullied before, so I kind of get it. So it's like kind of good for me to like see her story too.
You can let negativity inside of you, or you can choose not to let it inside of you. If you think of a boat in the ocean, it can't sink unless the water gets inside, and it's the same thing with you. You can't sink unless you let it get to you.
From West Kelowna, for Shaw, I'm Tammy Williams.